Transformers: The Last Knight is the fifth film in the Transformers franchise, directed by Michael Bay and starring Mark Wahlberg, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Laura Haddock, and Isabel Moner, among others. Optimus Prime has left Earth to meet his maker after the events of the previous film, and this has plunged the Transformer population on Earth into chaos and has pushed them into civil war. Humans have classified all Transformers, Autobots and Decepticons alike, as an enemy of mankind and are hunting them down. Cade Yeager is one of the few people who is helping out the Transformers and, as a consequence, living the life of a fugitive when he is swept off into an adventure involving mysterious secret societies guarding secrets that date back to the Arthurian era. Along with Vivian Wembley, an expert in antiques, he must race against time to figure out the mystery surrounding the Arthurian legend and find an artifact that could change the fate of the world, and even destroy it if it fell in the wrong hands. I view these films as a live action cartoon movie more than anything else, with each chapter as a new adventure for these characters. In that sense, this film is a better adventure than the other films in the franchise, barring the first one. It is not one action set piece after another, and the story here has an arc that the viewer can follow easily, as time is devoted to flesh it out. The use of humor is also better than the last few films, and this keeps the viewer entertained. This is a Michael Bay film, and action has always been his strength, and it is no different here. The action sequences are choreographed well, and thankfully it is not the CGI sludge fest that was Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, where you could not make out what was happening. Here you can make out the distinction between the Transformers as they fight. Also, the VFX is getting better and better with each film. At the end of the day, the viewer's enjoyment of the film depends on whether he or she is a fan of the franchise, or how well they manage their expectations while going in to watch this film. Most of the Transformers still seem like caricatures with personalities that are cultural stereotypes. Many of them are introduced nicely but are not used to any effect in the film. The whole World War II sequence seems like a blink and you miss scene and does not add anything to the film, which is sad because it was used extensively in the ad campaign and in the trailers. There are a lot of creative liberties taken throughout the film, but these become very prominent towards the end of the film, especially in the third act. If you're a fan of the franchise, then this won't bother you that much, otherwise, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Also, one feels that there is less Optimus Prime than one would have liked. Mark Wahlberg does a good job as the film's lead protagonist. He has the comic timing and the action chops to carry a big budget film, and the director uses this fully to make the film watchable. Sir Anthony Hopkins is always a delight to watch on screen, and the thespian actor is in perfect sync with the tone of the film and gives a good performance. Laura Haddock does a decent job in the limited role that she has. Isabella Moner is underused. Rest of the cast are okay in their limited roles, but are obviously overshadowed by the Transformers. This is the best entry in the franchise after the first film and is a must watch for all Transformer fans.